You're tuned in to Floridian Rollo, and I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I am coming at you with another live stream. As you enter into the chat, make sure you double tap the like button on your way in. Double tap the like button on your way in. I had to come back and do this video after I took care of some things real quickly before I go and take care of other business, as usual. I have to talk to y'all about this. It's pretty much a wrap for New York. The decision is already in. If you listen to my recent political video, I talked about how Trump said that New York will be a communism place. The play is already in. Without further ado, we're going to listen to this. Turn off the music. We're going to listen to this and then see what y'all say in the chat. All right, make sure you double tap the like button on your way in and share this video. Let's go.
New Quinnipiac poll shows Zohran Mamdani with a double-digit lead over Andrew Cuomo, with Curtis Sliwa a distant third. But on the campaign trail today, as Mamdani sought to win over doubters, neither Cuomo or Sliwa was backing down. News 4's Andrew Siff is live in Midtown with the latest for us. Andrew?
Look how stressed out this guy is. Look how stressed out this guy is reporting this news. And that's many people in New York City have that look of anxiety. New York City is the #1 anxiety place in America right now. New York City is the #1 anxiety place in America. Let's go.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. First of all, the candidates are debating 1 week from today. As you mentioned, there's that new poll, and there's a definite urgent push to try and convince those who have yet to make up their minds. At the Association for a Better New York, Zohran Mamdani tried to reassure business leaders, even announcing a World Cup czar for next year's big tournament.
Billions of dollars will flow into our economy. Make no mistake about it, this has the potential to be the largest tourism driver in a generation.
And he tried to reassure the Jewish community there's zero tolerance for anti-Semitism.
This is oftentimes the question is phrased as, will you protect Jewish New Yorkers? Absolutely. But it has to be more than protection. It has to be a cherishing, a celebration. It has to be a recognition of the ways in which you cannot have this city if you do not have the Jewish community of this city.
In the room,
we're not going to get into all that. That's between them and them. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to get into that ramification, so that's something that those two have to deal and coincide. All I'm saying is that he's already selected. It's just a matter of them might as well announce it. I don't know why they're waiting to say it in November when we already know. It's not like it was back in the days. People have access to people now more than ever before. They already plugged them in. Anyway, let's continue.
Measured response to the World Cup czar idea.
Skepticism about the depth and thought into that, well-meaning, maybe not the most sort of impactful and practical.
And Mamdani's rivals kicked back.
It's a nice idea, except I'm not really all that interested in doing economic development in New Jersey.
Andrew Cuomo's point, the soccer games across the river at MetLife Stadium. But Andrew Ridgey of New York's Hospitality Alliance says the impact's still critical in the city.
Whoever the mayor is, they are going to have an incredible responsibility to help serve our city's restaurants, our bars, our small businesses.
They don't care about that. They don't care about that. No matter who gets in, don't care about your services. The service industry in New York has dwindled down over the last 10 years or so. The service industry was once popular in New York City. It's not even popular in New York City. It's not the people that do service, whether it's the bars, the clubs, the valet service, hospitality service, they're not getting anything. There's people that is taking, then getting something. People are taking risks of stealing in those particular fields now because they're not getting no revenue outside of what they get paid hourly. And we know hourly pay does not help the average man, the average woman, for the most part. Only if you get into a skill that they have to pay you a lot. Yet the average man and woman in America is not getting paid a lot, especially in New York City. Only if you get into a skill and it's mandatory for them to pay you a lot. They can't pay you less because you're not going to do it. You put in that work, they're supposed to pay you more. That's how it's supposed to be. Yet most of New York City is based on tourism. A lot of people don't realize that. Yeah, you have a lot of people live there to this day. Yet how the city thrives, people seem to forget it's on tourism. And tourism is going to be at an all-time low. Let's continue.
Meanwhile, a new poll from Quinnipiac seems to show Cuomo getting Eric Adams' support since the mayor dropped out.
That's not going to be enough. Mamdani is officially the mayor of New York City. I don't know why people just don't get it. It's over for New York. They communism. They're the first communism in America. Y'all going to come back to this video and say, I was right. Y'all going to come back to this video and say, I was right. Cuomo is getting a proportionary of Mayor Adams' votes. That's not even enough. Mamdani got those people's votes. I'm not going to say their names. Amongst other people's votes. Okay? Let's continue. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get to it.
Johnny with 46%, Cuomo with 33%, and Curtis Sliwa at 15%.
26 days left, 2 debates to go. Lots of minds can be changed. I don't trust the polls. They've been wrong every step of the way.
I'm going to say the polls have not been wrong in this retrospect. I disagree with the gentleman. The polls is already in. There's not enough of these people to get Cuomo in. Cuomo knows it's over. I don't know. I know it's a circus, y'all. They gotta put on performance. They gotta make money. It's all about money. Either way, either Cuomo and the other guy, they're getting revenue. So at the end of the day, they're getting paid. Even if they don't win the mayor race, they're getting paid. You still got to go through what you got to go through, whatever the case may be, if you're in New York City. Let's continue.
Cuomo today standing with Latino pastors in the Bronx. He's increasingly compared Mamdani to the mayor before Adams.
Mamdani is Bill de Blasio 2.0.
Meanwhile,
you was the governor when de Blasio is 2.0. Are you saying that he's de Blasio, 2.0, yet you was the governor. So I don't get it. Let's go.
several top Democrats remain undecided, like Congressman Greg Meeks.
But are you not there yet? You're not convinced?
No, I'm not endorsing anyone at this moment.
While one former city council speaker put it this way.
You almost want New Yorkers to be skeptical, because then they're going to hold a mayor accountable.
And that business audience at the Association for a Better New York gets to hear from the other candidates the next 2 weeks. Curtis Sliwa next week and Andrew Cuomo on October 21st.
Listen, at the end of the day, just get ready for Mamdani to be the mayor of New York City. And it's pretty much a wrap for New York. It's going to be communism. And a lot of businesses, if they're smart, they will just remove themselves and pay off what they got to pay off before the end of the year and let somebody else take over the city, because they're going to punish you. They're going to punish you, believe it or not. They're going to punish you. And when you punish people that's doing well, that's going to affect those who's trying to do well in life. So it's going to be a ricochet, you know? So that's what they want. That's what the people voted for. We're not going to hear about the complaints. I'm not going to try to hear it. Y'all make your move. Y'all got to deal with the reality of it. Let's go.
We're live in Midtown. Andrew Siff, News 4 New York.
Tonight, Zohran Mamdani is the clear frontrunner in the race for New York City mayor.
All right, so this is another one. Listen.
Excited. Feeling good?
With the latest poll showing the Democratic Socialist leading his closest competitor, former Governor Andrew Cuomo, by more than 20 points. But his fiercest opponent may not even be in this race, with Mamdani now a frequent target of President Trump.
I wouldn't be generous to a communist, a guy that's going to take the money and throw it out the window.
If he ever wants to come for New Yorkers in the way that he has been, he's going to have to get through me as the next mayor of the city.
Last night.
Did you hear that part? He's going at Trump. He telling Trump, if I become the mayor of New York City, you have to come through me. Listen to this again. Pay attention. Let's go.
To come for New Yorkers in the way that he has been, he's going to have to get through me as the next mayor of the city.
Last night.
He has to go through him. They all know that Mamdani is the mayor. You don't have to wait till the last minute to know. I know he's the mayor. I told y'all that New York City is done before the year's over with. I told y'all this. Let's go.
The New York State Assemblyman facing off in a debate against Cuomo, who's running as an independent, and Republican Curtis Sliwa. In a race getting attention from all over the world. Mamdani pressed about a Fox News interview this week where he declined to answer whether Hamas should lay down arms after heavy criticism, sharpening his answer.
Of course, I believe that they should lay down their arms.
The 33-year-old has gone from relative unknown to household name, with his message about improving affordability appealing to many New Yorkers, but also prompting questions about his political resume.
There it is. It's a wrap. There's your answer right there. What more proof do you need? What more proof do you need? Look at the Edomites. Look at the black Edomites. Look at the black Edomites that's there. Look at the black Edomites that's there. There it is. These are the same people that y'all love, y'all cherish, y'all grew up liking. They living good, eating good, their family good, and most of you New Yorkers can't even get a tenth of what they have stolen from you. And they're giving this man all the praise to keep you at the bottom. To keep you at the bottom. You upset with me because I'm telling the truth. When Trump, which I know he's going to do, is going to pull all the resources away from New York. And don't think he ain't talked to his billionaire friends, millionaire friends, and say, look, buy out. I'll give you a tax rescission break. Let them take care of the city themselves. Let them figure it out. And whatever money that they gotten, they're going to have to deal with the people in the consequential. Because you're going to start seeing a lot of officers resigning in New York, and the people are going to be the officers. This will be the first time in a long time you will see a city under the people rule of law. There will be no governing because New York State will separate from New York City. Long Island, Suffolk, and Nassau County will separate from New York City. There's going to be a border trajectory going on. People are going to be done away with the city. Mrs. Holcomb will have to make a decision. Time will tell. We will see. So let's continue, y'all.
He has no experience. He literally has never had a job.
What I don't have in experience, I make up for in integrity. And what you don't have in integrity, you could never make up for in experience.
Yes.
Both.
Wow. Wow. This is not looking good. Let's continue.
Candidates making the case for why they're the right person to push back on the president if he deploys the National Guard in New York.
Why would that not happen under your administration?
I wouldn't let him.
But how would you prevent it? What stopped him before?
Well, he sent the National Guard into 20 cities when I was governor. He didn't send them into New York.
What it has to do with is intimidation. That's what this is about. And we need a mayor who's not too busy coordinating with Donald Trump to actually fight back.
Sambra.
This is what y'all want in New York City? Do you want these people to run your situation to the ground? Because that's what they want to do. They don't want you to be at peace. They want you to be at anarchy. They want you to be stressed out. They want you to fight each other, kill each other, and don't have no love for each other. That's what they want you to do. They're telling you, we're not willing to work with the president. We don't care for his resources. So I don't want to hear, Mr. President, we don't have this coming in. Trucks not coming in your place. Okay, so New York City have the ports. What if the port workers decided to leave? What if the port workers decided to leave because they seeing chaos going on in that city? Do you know how America really runs? Is through ports and commerce and business. If nobody does business with each other, everything shuts down. Is that what you want a mayor to shut down your city? Is that what the people want? Let's continue.
NBC News, New York.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.
The race for New York City mayor is heating up, with Democratic frontrunner Zohran Mamdani under fire for his proposed $10 billion socialist agenda at this week's debate, and how he struggled to explain how he's going to pay for it.
We are less than 3 weeks from Election Day.
A fiery debate Thursday in the race to be New York City's next mayor.
What I don't have an experience, I make up for in integrity.
Frontrunner Zohran Mamdani, the Democratic candidate and self-described Democratic socialist, faced some of his toughest questions yet.
Can you explain how you will make buses free?
Pressed repeatedly on how he'd fund what critics call the $10 billion in freebies he's promised to voters.
We're at time, though, but the question is how you'll make them free.
We will fund the revenue that would have otherwise been brought in from fares. I've put forward 2 proposals. The first is to raise taxes on the top 1% of New Yorkers.
If he raises taxes on the top 1% of New Yorkers, then how New York is going to run? How New York is going to run efficiently? And New Yorkers is okay with this? I'm just asking questions. Let's go.
We're going to move along, but I just want to point out to viewers that Governor Hochul has opposed raising the income tax.
The 33-year-old candidate has proposed free universal child care, rent freezes, and higher taxes on millionaires and corporations.
Rent freezes will enable the economy of the housing market. How the people's going to get paid to take care of this, take care of that? So this is the question I have, since they have a lot of housing going on over there. You know, if you've been to New York, visit New York, lived in New York like myself, you know there's a lot of housing. How is they going to pay the workers to do the work? Where the money is coming from? These are the questions I ask for the people in the chat. Those who's watching the video, tell me in the comment section, where the money gonna come from? Let's go.
So tell New Yorkers tonight how you're going to pay for all of this.
Look, a lot of people have called even my campaign a non-starter when we first began.
Top challenger, former Governor Andrew Cuomo, calling Mamdani's rent freeze policy a half-baked idea.
Freeze the rent only postpones the rent, because then you have to have an increase to cover the costs. Otherwise, the building is going to go bankrupt. And it does nothing for the majority of renters who aren't in these rent-stabilized units.
Cuomo, though, taking heat as well for his own record as governor.
You resigned from office amid sexual harassment and COVID-related scandals.
It was a political report, and that there was no basis to it.
Another hot topic, the Israel-Hamas war, and what has come across as Mamdani's hesitancy to condemn the Islamic terror group.
You were asked if Hamas should lay down its weapons. Some say they found your answer confusing. You said, quote, I don't really have opinions about the future of Hamas.
Of course, I believe that they should lay down their arms.
With less than 3 weeks to go, polls still show Mamdani leading, but Cuomo gaining ground among moderate Democrats. There's another debate next week in Washington.
All right. That's pretty much about that. I know what y'all here for. You're not really here to hear about the New York situation. Y'all here to hear about the Nubreed situation. So the lights is looking good. If we could get 4 more lights, we'll get to the Nubreed situation. I'm going to explain to you why I truly believe Nubreed never wanted to be a family man. Before we get to the video, let me just say this. I met this guy. The conversations I had with him were not of family. It was more of him dealing with different women, him just want to be around different women, one up on each woman for the most part, find someone who could help him get that place. There was ladies he once knew, basically, yeah. Listen, guys and ladies, there's men out here that have kids doesn't mean they want to be in their kid's life. That means they don't want to be in the woman's life. They just happen to have women or ladies with kids. There's a lot of men like this in this world. It just so happens we talk about him a lot because we met him. There's a lot of men like him that have a lot of children with different women, and the women know this. Here's the kicker. The women know this, and they still have his kid. So we have to blame both parties, because if you're a woman and if you didn't know, shame on him. And shame on you for not doing your research on this dude. You have to ask these questions. Don't give yourself into any man until he proves to you otherwise he's telling you the truth. You don't think that some of these men be lying just to get up with you? He told Ringo TV Reactions during the moving process that he got a migrant pregnant. And y'all saying Ringo is lying? Why would Ringo have to lie about that? Well, Ringo don't have the video. He don't have the evidence. He don't need to lie about that. We don't know what Ringo has. We don't know if Ringo TV Reactions will ever share those videos that he said he was going to do. The man let that entity in his house. At the time, he didn't know he was an entity until later on, of course. So the point I'm saying is that he was never about family. He was about money. And this is why I want to say, if you want to be on your purpose, don't have a family. It's nothing wrong. No man should shun you. If you just want to be on your purpose, you may not want to have a family. You just want to be on your purpose. You want to make money. You want to do your thing. You want to travel. You may not want to be in a relationship with a woman, unless the woman, for whatever reason, just want to get up with you for platonic sexual favors, and that's it. Hey, that happens, right? You got guys out here that's not trying to have children. The women and that dude agree. This dude decided to have children with women he don't care for. And you got men over there and ladies over there that believe this man cares about them. No, he cares about what you put in his pockets. And when you put money in that dude's pocket, he does not even show anything of improvement. He doesn't. I get what Ringo is saying about Nubreed and Brainwaves, respectfully. Also saying about Nubreed, he don't want to be around the kids and the woman. He doesn't want to be around nobody because he is all for himself. These ladies decided to have the children with him. I don't know why. Whatever promises he told them, they actually believed it. And now they're dealing with the repercussion of his decision. So they all know each other and they're not getting this man to do what he's supposed to do. He must put a high-end spell on them, or they witches. They could be witches as far as we know. And so I'm going to play this video. I'm going to show y'all something. Let me get to it. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm about to do it right now. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get it ready right now. I'm going to show you something. Let me look for it. Where's my other thing now? Okay. Hold on a second, y'all. Let me get it ready. Let me get it ready, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I got to do it. Hold on. I'm almost there. Okay, I got it. Give me 1 second. I got it ready. Hold on. It's my computer is acting up. Hold on a second, y'all. All right. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me loud and clear? I want y'all to get ready for this video. Can y'all hear me loud and clear? Put a 5 in the chat if y'all can hear me loud and clear. I rebuke them. I rebuke it. We send it back to the center in the name of Christ. And the entities and deities, I rebuke it. We send it back to the center in the name of Christ. They're trying to mess with my computer, y'all. Once again, the minute I talk about this entity, they're going to come and try to mess with me. All right. You can hear me good? Okay. Okay. All right. We're going to get ready right now. I'm going to show you something. Let me get it ready. Okay. All right, y'all. This video is no longer up. This video is no longer up. Okay. This video is no longer up. All right. This is a while ago because he's been taking down old videos. Okay. He's been taking down old videos. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Let's go.
Send the notifications out. This particular live stream is going to be very introspective. There's a lot of things that's been happening in my personal life that I would like to share with you all. And I would like to be totally transparent. Totally transparent. I would like all my learning experiences to be learning experiences for you all as well. You being...
This is the time he was staying in the DMV, y'all. This is the time he was staying at a woman's place in the DMV, just to let y'all know. He was out there. He was out there in the DMV, somewhere in Maryland. That's like one of those tractor trailer type of homes. So one of his ladies he met, she's from the country. Upon research, she's from the country. He met a country B-dub at the time. And then his family stayed around the area. His family is mainly from the country. And so it makes sense of why we know his moms. Yes, Nubreed moms is a witch. She's a known witch. And his dad was a warlock. He's born into that type of family. Okay? Let's get to it. Let's go.
Spiritual family, brothers and sisters, because both can learn from this. But this video is predominantly geared towards those individuals who are married happily, divorced, in toxic relationships.
Listen.
People who are being run through the ringer. People who are going through very tumultuous times when it comes to relationships. People who are having trouble finding a mate. This video will be suitable for all, because we got to understand the great power struggle that's been put in place between male and female, and a power struggle that actually shouldn't be there. So
let me explain to you why there's a situation going on between man and woman. A lot of people, for one, are not true to themselves. Let's keep it real. A lot of people are not true to themselves, both parties, for the most part. And two, there's a lot of attacks of having a strong, powerful relationship. And he happens to be one of those guys. He don't care for relationships. What he's telling you is, I don't want to be in a relationship. And he was staying with his second or third woman at the time, because he got, I think, 5 baby moms, the white woman, 4 black women. Yeah, 5 baby moms. He got 5. Listen, this guy got 5 baby moms, y'all. 5 baby moms. He don't want to be with them. They didn't want to be with him. It was just a fling. You got to understand something. There's a thing called fling. He wanted a fling. They wanted a fling. And then you have some women that be in flings. They want the man to bust in them. He one of those guys that pump and dump, and he don't want to pause, do that. However, he wanted to feel that overlay. You know, when a woman got a super overlay and it's so good, you just want to go in on her. That's the type of dude he is. Do I believe they knew he wasn't responsible? Of course. At the point, they didn't care. Let's continue, y'all. Let's go.
The title of this video is The Power Struggle Between Man and Woman. There shouldn't even be a power struggle between man and woman. The Bible is the blueprint for marriage. It's very simple. When you look at it on the surface, the man is the leader. The man rules the household. He rules over his woman, according to the biblical patriarchy. A woman was taken from man to follow and to help that man. It's very simple. A woman is designed to help a man. That's what her purpose is. She's designed to bear children, raise those children, help the man reach his goals and his accomplishments.
Did you hear him say that? And he didn't even mention the man's supposed to make sure the woman is good. He did not even mention that the man must make sure the woman is good, the children is good. He's talking about the woman should make sure the man is good. Yes, the woman should make sure the man is good. How can she do that if the man is not doing his part? He is putting the ownership on the woman and the kids. He's not even, he like, she cannot do anything. You telling me this is a family man? I'm supposed to listen to this? I'm supposed to listen to dudes that have a family like this? That have children? You think I'm gonna listen to? He's might as well call himself a single man messing around. Why are you calling? You're not even a family man, dude. You're a single man messing around that just happened to have kids. Listen, this guy's not a family man. He's better off just admitting to his audience, look, I messed around with these women. I have kids with them. I don't want to be responsible. Just tell the truth. You're not the only guy that's like that. If you that have a family listening to this guy, he gonna lead you to the lake of fire. There's guys that don't have kids have more father ways about them. Let me say this. You got men that don't have kids, such as myself, that have more of a father that will take care of his kids and wife better than him that have children by these women. That's how I know this world is backwards, because women will give kids to dudes mostly that don't want to be responsible. And you have this demon in my chat. Why this demon in my chat? You got this demon in my chat. Where's my moderators at? Let me get this demon out of here. We're not going to play this game. Let me get you on out of here. Let me get this demon out of here. I don't have no moderators in the chat right now. I don't got no moderators in the chat. So let me just focus on this. Let me get this thing standing up, because now I got to pay attention to the chat. I don't like when people do that. They throw me off. That's what they try to do. Now, what did I say before this entity came in the chat? Because I don't have no moderators. The moderators are busy right now, taking care of their own business. Now I forgot what I said. I got distracted. I don't have no children. And if I do, I don't know. And I could tell you that I could be a better father than he could ever be. This dude never wanted to be a father. He just wanted to mess around with women, and they happen to have kids. And women be choosing these type of dudes to have children with, knowing that they're not going to be there for their kids and for them. So for him to sit here talking about order, he don't even have order. He's not connected to Christ. He's definitely not connected to God. So why would I listen to a man? Let me tell you something. I'm so real, transparent. I don't listen to dudes, for the most part, that have children when I see their actions otherwise. The only one that I listen to that's an actual family man that's on point is Brainwaves, Ringo, and Nino Brown. I could tell those men be in their children's lives, in their women's lives, or in most cases, singular or plural, prolifical of women that they once dealt with or dealing with now, that they're making sure that they're taken care of. That's it for the most part. A lot of these other men, here and there, I may consider. However, just because a dude got a kid doesn't mean that he's a real father. There's men out here that don't have children that are more fatherly ready than the men out here that have children already. They're not fatherly ready. Forever Studio, shout out to him. I'm just saying, like, there's not too many. Not too many, y'all. Not too many that I know of, because I don't know everybody's business. Let's go.
Essentially, she's supposed to act as a nurturer to the household. She's supposed to know her role in humility and meekness. She's supposed to be humble. That's not what we got going on in modern society. And we got to talk about that. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm in a place personally where when it comes to traditional marriage in this Babylonian feminist society, I personally have given up. Yes.
Did you hear it? He said he personally have given up. So all these entities and deities coming in my chat, this video he took down. He took this video down. You're coming in here with the nonsense. This man said he's done with relationships. Are y'all going to go over there and check him? No. I don't want you broke pockets over here in my chat. I don't want you broke pocket demons in my chat. I'm not entertaining y'all. Listen again.
Patriarchy. A woman was taken from man to follow and to help that man. It's very simple. A woman is designed to help a man. That's what her purpose is. She's designed to bear children, raise those children, help the man reach his goals and his accomplishments. Essentially, she's supposed to act as a nurturer to the household. She's supposed to know her role in humility and meekness. She's supposed to be humble. That's not what we got going on in modern society. And we got to talk about that. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm in a place personally where when it comes to traditional marriage in this Babylonian feminist society, I personally have given up.
Did you hear that? So why he out here messing with these women and having kids again? Why you ladies are entertaining him when he said this? Why is he taking these videos down? New bro, I told you to stop messing with me. This time and the place, I have things ready for you. You said this in your video a few years back when you was in Maryland. Why don't you tell your audience about this? Why are you playing this game? You used that white woman, that migrant, to get that Section 8 place in Georgia. And you don't even want to be around her. You admitted to Ringo TV Reactions that you are losing it. You need the money badly. You desperate. When you going back to the place to go to blink twice again? You're gonna sell somebody out? You giving up another soul? You giving up another soul to get some trinkets? Because you looking bad on your channel. You looking bad on your channel. And this is going to make you look real bad. Because you saying that you're a better family man than Ringo and Brainwaves? I don't think so now on my watch. You're not a better family man than Ringo and Brainwaves. You got people that's not even in the truth are a better father than you. You got people out here in the world that's a better father than you. That's in their kids' life. Putting their kids in better schools. Putting their kids in a better situation financially. You're not even doing that. You're not capable of doing that because you can't even take care of yourself. You worse than an ant. You worse than a lion. You worse than a bear. Even the animals take care of their children better than you. Even the animals provide for their, mama bear, father bear. Make sure the cubs is taken care of before they become grown. Teaching them. They doing better than you. And we're supposed to be better than animals. Yeah, we know you're a demon. You're a demon. Hold on one second. I got to take care of something real quick. Listen to this.
Yes. And I know that can be very disparaging. What? Some people are probably like, what, Breed? You've given up. I've officially given up. I have not given up on being an excellent father. Help the man reach his goals and his accomplishments. Essentially, she's supposed to act as a nurturer to the household. She's supposed to know her role in humility and meekness. She's supposed to be humble. That's not what we got going on in modern society. And we got to talk about that. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm in a place personally where when it comes to traditional marriage in this Babylonian feminist society. I personally have given up. Yes. And I know that could be very disparaging. What? Some people are probably like, what, Bree? You've given up. I've officially given up.
There it is. He officially given up. Yet and still y'all listening to this character. He don't trust none of you women. He don't trust none of you women. If you give it to him, he'll take it. He's the type of person that if you give him some, he won't mind. He won't take care of you and them kids, though. He don't trust no woman. Y'all thinking about black women. No, he don't trust no woman. He don't trust nobody. Only his father, the Satan of lies. And what this shows me is any woman that give him a kid definitely have some type of low self-esteem, or he picked the ones like he talked about in the video that Brainwaves caught. He smashed 4 to 5 women a week. If you're a man on your purpose, you don't got time to be smashing every woman you come across. You don't got time for that. You don't got time for that. If you're a man on your purpose, how do you got time to be smashing 4 or 5 women a week? That's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all don't see something wrong with that? He go from one woman, then sleep with another woman, then sleep with another woman, then sleep with 4 women in a 24-hour period? The Bible warns you, a man that loves pleasure become in poverty. Why? Because Solomon slept with a lot of women. And it drained him. And it made him not have a relationship with God for a period of time. Y'all know the story of Solomon. Let's continue. Let's go.
I have not given up on being an excellent father. I have not given up on my responsibilities.
You're a liar because you're looking away from the camera. You're a liar because you're looking away from the camera. Anytime a person looking away from the camera, it's lying. Let's continue.
I have not given up on being a man, and I refuse to be emasculated by a court system. I refuse to be emasculated by a woman.
How can you say that when you moved in with these women? You never had a place of your own. You never had a place of your own. Let's continue.
I refuse to hold my tongue to what is true and what the Most High has bestowed upon me. I refuse to bow down to the feminine, the divine feminine. I refuse. And I've officially given up on trying to be a husband.
Wow! Wow! He said he refused to give up being a husband, which he's not married to any of these women he had children with, or any woman he dealt with for the night. He's not dealing with them. Listen to this again. Don't respond to the trolls. The people in the building, do not respond to the trolls from here on out. I'm taking care of it. I'm blocking them. Listen again, y'all.
To know her role in humility and meekness. She's supposed to be humble. That's not what we got going on in modern society. And we got to talk about that. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm in a place personally where when it comes to traditional marriage in this Babylonian feminist society, I personally have given up. Yes. And I know that could be very disparaging. What? Some people are probably like, what, Bree? You've given up. I've officially given up. I have not given up on being an excellent father. I have not given up on my responsibilities. I have not given up on being a man, and I refuse to be emasculated by a court system. I refuse to be emasculated by a woman. I refuse to hold my tongue to what is true and what the Most High has bestowed upon me. I refuse to bow down to the feminine, the divine feminine. I refuse. And I've officially given up on trying to be a husband. All right.
There it is. He told the world that he don't want to be a husband. Yet he's telling you he's married. Married to who? Married to who? Married to who? Rewind back a little bit. Listen again for those who's coming in.
That's not what we got going on in modern society. And we got to talk about that. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm in a place personally where when it comes to traditional marriage in this Babylonian feminist society, I personally have given up. Yes. And I know that can be very disparaging. What? Some people are probably like, what, Breed? You've given up. I've officially given up. I have not given up on being an excellent father. I have not given up on my responsibilities. I have not given up on being a man, and I refuse to be emasculated by a court system. I refuse to be emasculated by a woman. I refuse to hold my tongue to what is true and what the Most High has bestowed upon me. I refuse to bow down to the feminine, the divine feminine. I refuse. And I've officially given up on trying to be a husband. All right? Now, what I mean by that is, whoever the Most High sends my direction, there's got to be a real understanding that's put in place, a real understanding. Lately, I've experienced betrayal in such a way that I know that it's nothing less than demonic. I know that certain people are placed in our lives as distractions and hindrances, and I know how to move forward. But before I really go into grave details, all right, first and foremost, if y'all in this chat, I'm going to bear all. I'm going to open up, which is something I really don't do much.
That answers your question, Brainwaves and Ringo. Brainwaves and Ringo TV reactions. He just told you he don't open up. There it is. There's your proof. To Brainwaves and Ringo, if you're listening, there's your proof. Or you listen to the playback. I know Brainwaves was here earlier. So what I'm saying is he just said it. He don't open up. He trusts nobody. However, if they decide to give it up to him, he's okay with that. Got to get this person on out of here. Time for you to be packed up out of here. You out of here too. Listen again.
Certain people are placed in our lives as distractions and hindrances, and I know how to move forward. But before I really go into grave details, all right, first and foremost, if y'all in this chat, I'm going to bear all. I'm going to open up, which is something I really don't do much.
Look at that look. Look at that look. Look at that. Let's get that photo. That's going to be the photo. That's going to be the thumbnail. I got the photo right there. There it is. There it is, y'all. Let's continue.
So I'm going to need y'all to show y'all support by hitting the thumbs up button, all right? And before I really dive in on this topic and really speak about how things are and opposed to how things should be, um, let me go ahead and greet you, the people. I see the real Derek Jackson in the house. Yeah, yeah. Good to see you, fam.
Derek Jackson, aka Derek Jackson, was in his live chat. Y'all know who Derek Jackson is? The one that pandered to women, where a lot of women supported him, and he got caught dealing with this church in Brazil, and he was messing around the whole entire time. He had his lady in these churches doing cytology, doing spell casting. Derek Jackson was doing spell casting. He was in Nubreed's platform live chat at the time. Let's continue. Listen.
Got Joseph Barrios in the house. What's good with you? Yeah, yeah. True Love is in the house. What's good? It's great that y'all catching another live stream. It's always an honor to build with y'all. What's good? We got Lachia Coleman. Yeah, we got Tierra Alexander. We got Corey Schmick. What's good, y'all? Yeah, yeah. Grand rising to all of y'all. I'm glad y'all catching another live stream. Now, let's talk about it. The battle between man and woman, the power struggle. It seems that in this culture, no matter how much you are a provider as a man, no matter how much you are a protector,
what have you provided and what have you put your ladies and children into a protection area? You have done none of that. If anything, they're the ones out there working and busting their behinds, providing for you and the kids that you don't care about. You selfish. Just tell your audience you selfish. You're all about mammon. You got that spirit of mammon in you. Let's continue.
No matter how much you do what it is that you're supposed to do, no matter how honest and transparent you are, it seems that there's a great battle between man and woman. It seems that women are always jarring at your position as leader.
You have nothing for them to lead. So what are you talking about? Now, any woman that disrespect the man that's providing and protecting, she gonna get her just due. That's all to it. Yet with you, you have done no provision, no providing, no protecting. What are you talking about? You have not put your family in a better situation. The ladies have to go out there and do it. So why should they respect you? Now, if a man is on point and the woman doesn't respect what he's doing, then she's gonna have to deal with the consequences. And it's up to him if he want to stay with her or let her go and still take care of her and the kids and get with somebody else. That's up to him. No man's supposed to be stressed out when he's on his purpose. You've never been on your purpose. Your purpose is to kill, steal, and destroy. You wanted to kill me first through charity. Then you wanted to line up Ringo in North Carolina. And because I was there, you try to figure out how to line him up by getting rid of me at the time. And when I was out the picture, your main goal was to spy on Ringo. Once the incident happened and I was out the picture, Nubreed wanted to spy on Ringo and how he moved in real time. Ringo introduced him to his wife, to his kids, to his sanctuary. Yes, projects could be sanctuary because just because a man lived in the projects doesn't mean he don't have sanctuary. You can have sanctuary in apartments. Yes, you have more space in the home and land, more space away from people. At the same time, that was his sanctuary. He introduced you to his family, and you were spying, you monitoring. You had that migrant. Y'all was monitoring. Y'all didn't even answer his phone calls. He knew something wasn't right. Y'all wasn't answering the phone call. That man had a lot of stuff, a lot of important stuff. Not only his equipment, his children's stuff, his lady stuff, his stuff, the stuff he worked hard for. You're not picking up the phone. Y'all was thinking about stealing from them. You wanted to steal from Ringo. That was your goal, Nubreed. And then you wanted to unalive brainwaves so you could be the man of Georgia. I see the whole play with you now. And because the Most High removed me out the situation first, I got hit the hardest. Because, see, let me explain something to y'all. Let me tell you why I got hit the hardest with this situation. Because I have no family. I know for a fact the Most High was not going to make it harder for Ringo and Brainwaves to the point that they can't do what they need to do. That's why I got hit the hardest. Because I didn't have no family. I didn't have no children. I didn't have no women. And the women I was dealing with was sent to kill me. Because I started seeing later on what this guy was in the vehicle after the bowling alley. I knew something was up. I didn't know what it was. I just knew something was up. And I already explained that already. I'm not going to go through that again. This guy is not a family man. What he wanted to do was kill me, unalive Ringo in North Carolina, and unalive Brainwaves at the NAN Initiative. God was with us. I may got hit the hardest, and I know I'm being redeemed. When the time comes, I will be where I'm supposed to be. So it made sense for me to hit the hardest. What y'all don't understand is I got hit the hardest economically between the brothers. Listen, I'm very transparent. I got hit the hardest economically. The Most High is not going to disrespect Ringo and Brainwaves and make sure that kids and them struggle. So it was meant for me to get hit the hardest because I don't have no women at the time. I don't have no kids. What ended up happening is when the fallout began, everybody was going at me. All three of them was going at me at one time. You got to understand something. Let me explain to you something. Brainwaves is very powerful. Ringo is very powerful. And even though Nubreed is a demon, he has a way of getting people to listen to him. I cannot take that away from him. I cannot take that away from him. I'm very transparent. So even though that happened at the time, it made a lot of business people didn't want to deal with me. And Mark the Messenger told me behind the scenes, when you dealt with that charity, that was your biggest mistake because you were supposed to be a millionaire. That entity, Mark the Messenger, told me that. He knew the play. Mark the Messenger told me you were supposed to be a millionaire last year. I got hit the hardest. So it was more of me getting hit the hardest so that Brainwaves and Ringo will eventually see that Nubreed was not the man that they thought he was. Y'all got to understand this internet, even though we cool and everything, I'm cool with Brainwaves, I'm cool with Ringo. The truth of the matter is I still got hit the hardest. They know that. Brainwaves is in the chat. I got hit the hardest. I'm not supposed to be. Listen. God is my witness. I'm not supposed to even be in this place I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be moving around now. I'm supposed to be moving around now. I'm going to keep it real. I'm supposed to be moving around. And Nubreed knew that. Mark the Messenger knew that. A lot of content creators saw the momentum. Do you remember that I was getting so much views, so much support from women, so much support from men. There was a time before the incident, my momentum was exceeding past many content creators. I got hit the hardest out of the brothers. I haven't recovered from that. Do you think I'm supposed to be where I'm sitting at right now? I'm supposed to be sitting here where I'm at in Florida? I'm supposed to have my own place by now. I'm supposed to be putting people on by now. I'm supposed to have people working with me right now to do big things in the South. I'm not supposed to be in somebody else's place. I'm not supposed to be back in Florida like this. It's because of my decision messing with that girl, dealing with that demon, I got hit the hardest. Y'all got to understand, I still have not recovered fully from that situation. And then Rebel, the list goes on. Then the women started going after me lately. Y'all still don't think I'll be attacked? I don't talk about this stuff. I'm still being attacked. So he got what I supposed. Let me say this. I'm going to say it. The place he got, I'm supposed to have the place. I'm supposed to have a big house. I'm supposed to have a woman with kids right now. Not with that girl. Not with Charity. Hell no. A lot of people thinking, oh, Rollo, you doing pretty good. I'm doing okay. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I got to hit the hardest on the internet in the internet history. I got hit the hardest. And because I was attacked, Nubreed Destiny swapped with me. He got everything I was supposed to have. And he used Ringo and Nubreed to attack. I mean, Nubreed used Ringo and Brainwaves to attack me with the spell. He couldn't do it by himself. So when Ringo at the time and Brainwaves said what they said, that solidified Nubreed to get what I was supposed to have. You understand now? You understand the truth? You understand the truth now? You want the truth? I'm telling the truth. That's what happened. He took what I was supposed to have. I'm going to try to get through this video, man. I'm going to try to get through this video. Because look, at this point, man, I don't know anymore. I really don't know no more. I don't know no more, man. I don't know. That's why I try not to, no matter what I say about the situation, I'm still in the situation I'm in. He took what belonged to me. He took my support away. He had everybody turning back on me, and I lost a lot of support. So and see, thank you for the $2 support. Anyway, let's go.
And it's never enough. What you do for her is never enough. You could be a champion lover. You can handle your business. You can literally put her to sleep You can handle your business. You can provide for a household. You could be a great dad. You can be an excellent provider. And there's still a spirit that's in a lot of these women that is battling to be in the man's position.
That's what happened to me, y'all. That's what happened to me. That's what he did to me. He took what I was supposed to have already. He's supposed to be in the situation I'm in, and I'm supposed to be in the situation he in. I'm supposed to be having a family right now. Do you think I'm going to have a family in the situation I'm in? I'm not going to have no kids in the situation I'm in. Listen, I'm just being transparent. I'm not going to have no children in the situation I'm in because I love kids so much. And I used to deal with women with children, and I would help those kids to be better. And they wasn't not even my own freaking kids, for crying out loud. This guy's destiny swapping took everything from me. Everything you see he has, I'm supposed to have. I should not be working my behind off, getting by, and him is doing what he's doing. My channel, I would have been close to 100,000 subscribers by now. He messed up my channel. I got hit the hardest when it comes to the channel. My channel was momentum. It still hasn't recovered. I should not be at 2,000 whatever subscribers. I should be getting more support than what I get. I'm still battling that every day. And people want me to be on the internet 24/7? For what? When my support, my big major support has been taken away, companies didn't want to deal with me. This place didn't want to deal with me. That place don't want to deal with me. Y'all have no clue how much I lost economically. You have no freaking clue. And nobody, I would not wish that on my worst enemy. It makes you question things. It makes you question this reality. I know it's God in Christ, because my sanity I have, what I've been through, and the lies and slanders, it's only because of God in Christ that I have my head together. Because let me tell you something, I won't wish it on my worst enemy. You have no freaking clue what I go through. You have no clue. Get this demon out of here. Why is this demon in the chat? Let me screenshot that. Get this demon out of here. I got you behind right now. Pack you born out of here. Corey, what judgment he gonna get? Corey. What judgment? Corey, you're not understanding this. You don't understand what Destiny Swap is, don't you? Corey, you don't understand what Destiny Swap is, right? He gonna get judgment for what? What judgment he gonna get for Destiny Swap? I want you to answer this question, Corey. What judgment he gonna get for Destiny Swap? Answer the question. What judgment he gonna get for Destiny Swap? What judgment he getting for my Destiny Swap? What judgment? What's the judgment gonna be? Not even Brainwave saying that. When somebody Destiny Swap with you, it takes longer for you to get back what you deserve. You think this is gonna come back to me just like out thin air? You know how much BS I gotta deal with because somebody Destiny Swap on me? What judgment I'm asking? The man took my whole life away from me. So how is I'm going to get that? You think the most, man, I got to calm down, man. I got to calm down. I'll be glad when this month is over with. I'll be glad when October is over with, man. I'll be glad. Let me continue.
Battling to emasculate that man. Battling to take things into her own hands and suppress who that man is. Suppress the man's masculinity.
That's what happened to me. What he's saying, that's what he did to me. That's what he got the women to do to me. What he just said, he got the women to do to me in the future. This guy knew who I was. He knew about my channel back in the days. This character right here, this demon, knew about my channel back in the days. I don't believe in no coincidence. I was very known by O'Shea Duke Jackson. I was known by other content creators besides Ringo TV Reactions. I was known for Wake the Hell Up 7 channel back in the days. I had the most women in my chat in the history of YouTube before any content creator that you see in this space. I had a lot of women from all over the world in my chat back in the days. Before the Manosphere, before the Passport Bros, before any of these occulted religions. You ask the old heads in the space. I have mad women in my chat. I did not know where I know now. The hell you talking about? I don't want to go back to my old days, man. I was being followed and attacked this whole entire time on the internet. And I won't ever forget, my mom said, you go on the internet, you got to be careful. She was right, because look what happened to me. And not only happened to me on the internet, it transparent into the real world. So when you got these content creators telling you that this stuff don't happen when you're on the internet, it don't happen in the real world, shut your mouth up, you demon. Shut your mouth up. Because what happened on the internet transparent to the presidents, to the world leaders. The hell you talking about? Let's go.
Essentially, these women like to emasculate a lot of brothers. And I refuse to be emasculated. I refuse to hold my tongue. I refuse to let my words be monitored by a woman.
That's what happened to me. Ain't no woman monitoring you, ninja. Ain't no woman monitoring you. None of your baby moms monitoring you. Who the hell monitoring you? Ain't nobody thinking about you, Nubreed. You ain't that important. Shut your mouth up, Andrew. Shut your mouth up. I'm not humbling myself for nobody. Shut your mouth up. You get on out of here. Shut your mouth up. Humble for who? I'm not humbling for nobody. Only humble for God and Christ. What the hell you talking about humble? This ain't no time to humble. Shut your mouth up, demon. Get you up out of here. I thought somebody packed you up on out of here. Shout out to Corey for the $3 support. The hell is humble? I'm tired of you demons. Let's go.
I refuse to change the narrative of my life for a woman. I refuse to be changed essentially by a woman. Because when you meet a female, she is supposed to be an addition to your life, brothers. She is on your ride. She is riding with you. She's riding shotgun. She's supposed to be following. She's supposed to be going.
He destiny swapped everything that this dude have, I'm supposed to be having right now. Everything he has taken from me, he's doing right now. Man, with all due respect, Corey, you don't understand Destiny Swap very well. I don't know if Brainwaves is busy, because I might have to ask him this question. I might have to have him come on for 3-4 minutes. Because you don't understand and understand, Corey, with all due respect. Destiny swapping, it takes a long time for you to get back what belongs to you. This is not no, okay, he took it from me, I could get it back the next day. It don't work like that. And so, Corey, do not ask me that again, man. Because now I'm livid right. I'm really, really, really livid right now. I'm really pissed off, man. Because there's no judgment in Destiny Swap. There's no judgment. Let me put the link in it. I'm gonna put it in the chat for you, Brainwaves. Because I'm really livid right now, man. And don't take it personal, Corey. I'm just saying, man, I gotta keep it real, man. I'm livid right now. You don't have no clue how this works. You have no clue. Oh, let me put, yeah, I gotta send it to let me do this. I forgot. I gotta do it. Let me do it. Let me go to my email. Give me 1 second. Let me send it to my email. Shoot, man. Let me send it to my email. I'm going to send it to your phone. How to do it another way. Hold on a second. Let me do it right now. Let me go to my Gmail and send it to his phone number. Hold on a second. I'm sending it to your phone right now. All right, I sent it to Brainwave's phone, so he should be able to get it. Hey, so is C. You got to double tap the like button. Got to double tap the like button. All right, we waiting for Brainwaves to come. Let's listen to this a little bit more.
In the direction that you're going, in all humility and all meekness, she is supposed to be led by you. Regardless of her own personal disagreements that she may have with you, she is supposed to be riding, because she's supposed to know that the higher power is operating through you. And I'm going to put this out here. Ladies, a man is the closest thing to the Most High that you will get here on this earth.
I'm going to stop it right there. That demon don't deserve to have any of the things he have. He don't deserve to have none of that stuff. After he done took what he took from me. I'm waiting for Brainwaves to come. I'm done listening to him. We'll do a part 2. I'm done listening to him for now. Just waiting for brainwaves, and I'm gonna close it out. It's all good, Corey. So is C talked about. Yeah, I know they think the link for the shorts. I got you. Go ahead, brainwaves.
Man, I tell you, hold on. Let me change this real quick with my mic setting. Um, y'all have no idea when it comes to destiny swapping. Y'all have no idea. Let me say this. Many of you that have been following us with our platforms, I'm talking about Rollo, myself, Ringo, perhaps any other brother or sister that's been going through these situations with as it relates to New Breed, right? And a lot of y'all like, well, okay, New Breed has done this and he's done that. His judgment's coming. His judgment's coming. His judgment's coming. He keeps swapping out of his judgment. Like y'all gotta understand this. He's supposed to have been judged a long time ago. But when someone is okay, for example, if someone has the destiny of being judged for their actions, and then they destiny swap with someone that's not supposed to be judged, they're swapping out of that judgment. So what ends up happening is they ended up casting that judgment that they're supposed to get judged by onto us, the people that they're swapping with. Y'all don't understand this. And then him, it's like he's getting away. It's like, ooh, I took the things, I'm benefiting, things are growing, I'm good. He's getting the views, he's getting the support. Everybody's rocking with him, everybody's looking at him. Everybody believes whatever he does. So it's like he keeps destiny swap with people, right? So every time he goes, let's just say he goes maybe a couple of months, he does a lot of harm. He says stuff, he does stuff. He'll try to swap up out of that. See, yeah, remember when I told you, and I've been doing videos of telling y'all that this guy's a warlock, this guy's a demon. You got to understand, they do a lot of forbidden practices. They do a lot of things where they keep trying to jump from one thing to the next. They try to put their soul in other people's bodies. When we saw that whole brain, that high tech thing with the brain transference, where they could take your skull off and sever it from your body and put it on another body and stuff like that. All of that is just a physical version of what they do spiritually. So when we tell you that this guy is a high ranking demon and that he should be going through this and that he should be suffering from this, he keeps swapping out of what should be going on. This trip that he's taking right now is a destiny swap. The Most High already revealed all this stuff to me. This, I haven't had time to talk about it in the video yet. The fact that this is why he's on a trip by himself. You see, he got to go leave. It's like he's leaving out of what he should be facing, and then he's going to come back. Watch, when you see him come back, when he start doing his content next week, watch the content that he's going to start talking about. Watch what he's going to be doing. Watch how he's going to be sitting up. I am all that. I'm good. He's not going to be uttering those words, but he's going to be sitting there like, I'm invincible. I can't be touched. Now, the Most High will deal with a person who destiny swaps eventually. But this is something that people that are in that line of work do to escape judgment. Many of y'all are wondering, well, how come these evil people are still doing this? How come they're able to get away with this and get away with that? That's a part of the practices. That's a part of what they teach. They're on borrowed time. Hey, do this, make this deal, do this practice. I tell you what, if you can swap with somebody righteous and let us capitalize off of that energy, capitalize off of their power. For example, you say, well, how could somebody do that? If you're righteous and they're wicked, how can they capitalize off of that? That's why the Bible says Christ and Belial have no fellowship. Light and darkness have no fellowship. Unfortunately, through modern technology, these people are able to have fellowship with us just by us being on the same platform. Listen, y'all don't understand how deep this is spiritually. Y'all got to get out of this elementary church level 501c3 preaching, teaching, and all this stuff out here to keep you on this base level. This on a whole nother level. So when you hear about energy transference and all of that, we're on the same platform. Our energies are connected just by the fact of us being on YouTube. We're connected. Everybody's connected. When you go to the workplace, you're connected. If one person do one thing in your workplace, it's going to affect you. It's going to affect everybody in that company. One person on your job do something bad, you had nothing to do. You got a flawless track record. Next, you get management to tell you, everybody in this company, now we got to do this. We got to behave this way. We got to. Why? Because of one person. The same thing happens here on social media, and it happens in real life. Do y'all listen? Y'all gotta wake up. This spiritual warfare is serious. You see how we are quote unquote not giving the viewership that we're supposed to get. That's what's supposed to happen to him. That guy's over there destiny swapping, getting our viewership. And when I say our viewership, we're not talking about the actual people per se. We're talking about the numbers, the way that things supposed to go, the way that people are defending. You would expect people to defend righteousness, to stand up for what's right. No, we're the ones catching it like we're the evil ones. And then the guy does witchcraft and spells on top of that to say they're a coon, they're a ruckus, they're a sellout, they're the demons, they're the weirdos, they're the ones doing all of this stuff. And then they create more lies and magic, and they get a bunch of people to come together and do that. All they're doing right now during this month of October is praying against us. I call it prayer hate. That's my original talking point. If you ever hear Nubreed say that, that demon stole that from me all day, every day. Nobody says prayer hating on the streets or on social media. I'm the only person for years that been saying prayer hating. If you hear any pastor, if you hear anybody say it without giving me my credit, I'm coming for them. This is what they do. And so when you thinking you reading the Bible, oh, you sin, and then a person suffers judgment, Nubreed does not operate based upon the Bible. You got to understand, when we're reading the Bible, you're reading it like, I follow the Bible. I'm a believer in the Bible. And I'm not saying that, any of y'all are not believers in the Bible. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm trying to give you an example. When you read the Bible, you're looking at it as if Nubreed is a Bible follower, as if he believes in the law, statutes, and commandments. If he actually upholds that, if he's a doer of the word. So you're like, okay, well, if Nubreed does this, then shouldn't this happen to him? And that is a part of the problem. So then people are looking at it like, well, wait a minute, if Nubreed is doing all this, then how come this is not happening to him? He's not being judged. Nothing's going on. Everything's going good because he's trying to destiny swap with those that he sees. That attack that he did on Ringo's wife to destroy that so-called, to destroy a beautiful marriage, a beautiful union, to make what is holy, what is a covenant in the eyes of God, something that has been upheld for years that this man wish he could. He can't hang. He don't know what it's like to be in a marriage or be in a relationship, but this guy ain't even married. I proved that today. He's not married. If he is, show me the wedding photos. I put up wedding photos again today. Show me the wedding photos. Show me the paperwork. Show me ceremonies. Show me the witnesses. Where is it? It needs to be done. If it's not done before the eyes of God, you're not married. Even people in an alternative lifestyle get married in front of the eyes of God. Whether you believe in their marriages or not, they do it in front of the eyes of God. They got witnesses. They have a ceremony. They bring in, some type of minister or somebody. They be having paperwork. Boom, they're married. I mean, whether you agree with it or not, Nubreed don't do a fraction of that. So what ends up happening is he does not follow the Bible. So the way that things would normally happen doesn't happen in that process. And this is what y'all got to understand. He follows the path of Satan. And it's a whole different way. It's a whole different time frame. They do a lot of timeline swapping. When things are supposed to happen, they try to switch timelines and jump out. I tell you, it's crazy. They barter, they do deals, they do all manners of things. And so it's like what ends up happening is they try to get us tied up in that. They try to loop our lives up in that, even though we don't have no fellowship with them, because they're trying to tap into what we got going on and we not even dealing with them. It's just like if somebody's trying to tap into your mail or your situation on the job and you don't even work with that person, but that person's trying to get you tied up in a lot of paperwork, get you tied up in stuff. So now your time and your energy is being drained, it's being siphoned off. When you hear about that whole energy vampires, that's what that demon's doing. That demon and all his coven, it's not just him. He worked with a whole coven who specialize in this stuff. Y'all got to understand, it's people that live just to focus on destiny swapping, just to focus on energy vampire. They eat, breathe, and sleep this. And then they make more connections to every time we go live. That's what the trolls are. Y'all don't understand. It's not just people talking about us. Those are pure demons sent. When they listen, when they come to our platforms while we're live, they're literally trying to siphon off of the energy that the Most High has gave us to actually counteract and expose and rebuke what they're doing. So they're trying to go back by having a connection to us by sending their trolls in the chat. Y'all have no idea how this stuff works. So what that guy is doing is wrapping himself up deeper and deeper and deeper in the pits of hell. And they get more and more prideful. They get more and more confident because they're like, hey, I got away with it. Hey, I'm getting away with it. Hey, I'm getting away with it. And you have no idea the level of frustration. And you got people say, you still talking about it? Man, get out of here. If somebody was affecting your life like that, I want to see what you would do. Everybody tries to make it seem like this is just videos. Why they want to take the spiritual aspect out of it? Those trolls that come, they take the spiritual aspect out of it. Why? Because that's exactly what they're trying to do to us. Drain our spiritual aspect out of everything we do. Everything we're doing is because of the spiritual blessings that the Most High has given us. The life force, the connection, the energy, et cetera, et cetera. So they want to take all that out of it. Oh, they just videos. They're just talking. They want to make it look harmless. And so when you see Rollo getting frustrated, and you know, I've seen people off the internet, Rollo, and conversations that I've had with people. I had to just cut certain people off. I don't care if I've been rocking with people for 20 years. There's certain people, I'm just not dealing with people. For anybody to see what has been going on and claim they understand and not understand that we might be upset, we might actually get mad. Now, it's righteous anger because the Bible says you can get mad at sin. We're mad at the sin of what's going on. Do y'all understand this? This is sin at its finest. We're mad at it. We're tired of it. We're tired of people blindly going along supporting it. And then those that call out the actual true victims, y'all want to punish. You want to penalize. All of a sudden now, nobody want to watch our platforms. Nobody want to come around. Nobody want to support. Nobody want to get here. It's like we got to beg, hit the like button, double tap the screen, get the likes of we turning the chat off. We shouldn't even have to go through that. It makes us look like we're the ones that's guilty. Do you understand the destiny swapping? When somebody's watching this, they're like, well, you're not getting any views. Some seem like something's going on with you. You're the ones that's suffering. Ever since y'all doing it, y'all might want to stop talking about Nubreed. You might want to stop this. Maybe you're the one that said sin. All I see is he getting the views. He's getting all the support. Do you see the destiny swapping? It's not that simple. And that demon knows what's going on. I'm telling you, he's on vacation right now to do a ritual. This is why he's there by himself. He's there to do a ritual. Do you understand? He's not on vacation taking a break. What the hell that man need to take a break for? He don't work. He don't take care of his kids. He don't take care of his wife. He don't do ish but talk about us. Trying to energy swipe. Oh, so this guy getting fat off of destiny swapping and energy vampiring us. The hell he need to take time off for? That man don't work no 9 to 5. He ain't out in the community. He ain't out. Listen, I'm in Atlanta. You don't think I ain't got people with boots on the ground in Atlanta? This is my home stomping ground. ATL, ho. Born and raised. Hell you think you talking to? I know what goes on in these ATL streets. You don't think people come and tell me? You don't think I know people on all walks of life in these ATL streets? This is my home turf. That ninja ain't in DC. He in ATL. Do you understand? I know I've seen it all. The transitions, the ups, the downs, the goods, the bads, all of it. I'm in connection with all of it. All sides, all parts of ATL. Out in the country, up north, south, down. What part of Georgia you want? This my home turf. I didn't run from Georgia like other people did. It's born and raised. I'm still here. So I know what goes on. That ninja got no reason to take no vacation, especially one that he's not taking his kids out to and taking his woman out to. So what do you think that guy's doing? He out here working on some spells. He out here going out with some people out in the middle of nowhere. That's why he's so secretive. This is why. And guess what? He doing all this nasty work during the so-called Sabbath. During the so-called Sabbath. He was driving yesterday in the car. He didn't leave today. He left yesterday during the Sabbath in the car, going on a vacation to do a ritual during the Sabbath. Come on, man. So he can come back. Watch when this guy come back on YouTube. Watch what he's going to say. Watch. Y'all will see. I'm going to point it out. So when we talk about all this stuff and we talk about how frustrated we are and we talk about how long we've been dealing, Rollo got hit the hardest. Rollo got weaponized. Listen, Nubreed, that demon had me going in on Rollo, had Ringo going, had everybody, had the whole community going in on Rollo. Well, it's Rollo, look at him, blah, 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 blah. Rollo lost everything. Like he said, business deals, relationships, association, social media. I'm talking about hit every which way. Other ways we not even think about. I'm sure we could sit down and brainstorm, come up with a list. Like, yep, check. Yep, he got hit this. Got hit just every which way. And you don't think that, first of all, he's even entitled for a pass of being frustrated? And what I don't like is when I see people get mad. Well, why is Rollo mad in the video? What's wrong with him? Why you mad? Why you this and that? If somebody did that to you, I want to see how you gonna act. Y'all, listen, y'all hypocrites, because everybody would talk and say, well, this and this and this and that. What would happen if every aspect of your life was impacted by this? We've lost so much. Same thing. My channel should have been over 100,000 subscribers a long time ago. The amount of quality, the amount of connections, the amount of viewership that I can pull in, the amount of views that I can get if I decide to talk about something, title something, and go there. It makes no sense. And yes, it's growing, but it's not growing the way it should be growing. Why? Because people like Nubreed are destiny swapping with us. So the growth that we should be receiving, they're receiving. They're being lazy. They're sitting around. This is why Nubreed don't do nothing else. And people like him don't do anything else. They all follow a pattern. They want you to think, oh, I'm doing YouTube. And the funny thing about it, I don't know if it was you, Rollo, or I think it was you, Rollo, today. It could have been a video with Ringo, but I think you said it, Rollo. But, correct me if I'm wrong. He got all these things and he's still not happy with it.
It was Ringo, yeah.
Oh, okay, it was Ringo. Yeah. Look, you would think he'll be happy with the house, with the car. And I proved today that the house was a rental again. I'm gonna put something together a little bit to just make it more modern, because we got these videos out. Y'all need to see. Listen, if the Most High blessed that guy with a house, why did you see the beware of rental scam sticker on the wall? Because that's rental property. You don't have stickers like that if you're purchasing a house that's been built brand new, or a house that is ready to be sold. That guy did not buy that house. And I even had the video where he talked to his white baby mama talking about, hey, babe, my name on the lease. Not it's my name on the mortgage. It's my name on the deed. Come on. Lease.
Because it's run by her. It's run by her. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's just like this destiny swapping thing is far deeper than y'all think. And we deal with this on a daily basis. We deal with other aspects. It's other things. It's like we be going through hell that we shouldn't even have to deal with. We got to deal with setbacks that we shouldn't have to deal with. It's setbacks that he's supposed to deal with, but he keeps destiny swapping with us. So it's like he's living high on the hog, as they say. He eating good, chilling, benefiting off of stuff, and then we're dealing with his setbacks.
That's right.
And we're not witches and warlocks like him. So we're not going to be sitting up there trying to do stuff to him. See, that's how those witches and warlocks get down. And they be doing stuff, going back and forth. That's not how we operate. The Most High fight our battles. And don't get it twisted. He is making a way out of no way. He is blessing us. He's doing this. It's the way that this stuff plays out. This battle's not ours. It is his. That's what the Bible says. So it is on the Most High's timing when he decides to actually finalize this situation, deal with this situation. And the way that this guy's been moving is, as of late, it's like he preparing for something. He knows something's coming. He knows something's up. And what has happened as of late, all three of us have had our foot on that demon's neck, like the Bible says. We've been given dominion to tread over the heads of serpents, the scorpions. We got our foot on that demon's neck. So he knows something is about to happen. He's trying to swap his way. This is why he's out of town right now. Ask Nubreed why he went out of town if I'm lying. Hey, Nubreed, I know you watching me. I know you watching us right now. Explain why you went out of town. Show some proof. Why'd you go out of town by yourself right now during the Sabbath, during this particular time of the month? You preparing just 2.5 weeks or so right before Halloween. What you preparing for? What you trying to conjure up?
Mm-hmm.
What you up to? What you trying to put in place? You and your whole coven. See, there's a reason why we've been going in as of late.
Yep.
I'm telling you, man. Y'all got to understand when you follow us. Y'all have to understand when y'all following us. Please understand when y'all following us. This is not just about, oh, a person. Get out of their old school, old Negro slavery mindset when it comes to this. This is not what we dealing with. And I wouldn't put it out there. Rollo wouldn't put it out there if that was the case. We need y'all to level up as well. Because let me make something clear to y'all. If y'all not understanding this demon be trying to destiny swap with y'all. You don't think that he's looking at our audience? Look at all the people that have rocked with us, and then all of a sudden, boom, he turned them. He take from them. He drained from them. And then next thing you know, boom. Y'all need to be put up on this. This is a real thing that takes place. This is a real thing that happens. When Ringo put out those videos talking about look out the people at the job, the people in your neighborhood, people you come and go, and they looking at you, they hating and doing this. Some folks be trying to destiny swap with you.
Yep.
If they're not like, oh, wow, if you don't see them being happy for you, if you don't see them being congratulatory, you can see what's authentic. You know when somebody's authentic about it.
Yep.
If you don't see them responding that way, watch out for that person. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. And something's brewing as it relates to Nubreed right now.
Yeah,
That's
because look at all the places he got. The house he got, the cars, quote unquote relationship. These people don't struggle. They destiny swap. And they took Martha Messenger. God could strike me dead on this live stream. Martha Messenger said, when you dealt with that woman and you dealt with that demon, Nubreed, you're supposed to be a millionaire. I'm not supposed to be working for nobody now.
Yeah. It's the same here. There are so many things that were supposed to have taken place where just even my platform alone supposed to have been pulling in so much revenue, just this one, let alone multiples, to where I could focus on other projects and other things. No, those demons are over there siphoning off of it.
Yeah, because you was the last one he got, you know what I'm saying? And then he siphoned off Ringo with the family thing.
Yeah.
Saying that he won't have, wait a minute. Remember he said in that video that he took down that Ringo will have a son?
Oh, yeah.
He destiny swapped to not Ringo to have a son.
That's
Besides
right.
the covetousness, y'all make sure y'all send this to Ringo, record this. I know if Forever Studio this, send it to him. Ringo destiny swap was for him to have a son with a woman, and he seen it, and he took from Ringo from having a son for now. That's a destiny swap with him. With you, it's like I stated earlier, to be more known in Georgia than you. And opportunities with me, they shut everything off, close me out the hardest.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
And that's what he got. He got another son from old girl. He got the house and the cars and the connections for me. And with you, he's trying to take over Georgia and try to get everybody away from you from Georgia. Practically, that's it.
Yep. That's it. And he's doing a ritual ceremony right now.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, man. I tell you. I mean, the Most High is going to deal with this situation. Things are going to play out. It's just y'all have no idea. Like y'all have no. People be thinking, oh, it's just videos. You just doing this. No, man, this is spiritual warfare, and we can't sit back and not say anything. We can't sit back and not expose it. When you have to put it out there.
Yeah.
Because, like I told y'all, these people, they be coming up to y'all too.
Yep.
Some of y'all are wondering why you can't get somewhere. They be watching his witches, his warlocks, all the people that run in the circles, and then they end up trying to do that stuff to y'all, and y'all don't even know it.
Yep.
It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. It won't, in the grand scheme of things, none of this is going to actually prosper. None of it is. But we have to walk through the valley. Yea, though I walk through the valley, we're going to go through things. We all go through trial and tribulation. Just like I had explained it before. Some people say, well, if you're so in connection with the connected with the Most High and all of that, why did you decide to go to UP Farms and go through all of that? Because I had to. There's some times where that's a part of your purpose. Why did Christ have to go through all the ridicule and the judgment against that? He said, Father, if this cup may pass, from me. He asked the Father, our Father who art in heaven, to have that cup pass from him. People don't understand. Sometimes that's the will. And had I not went through what I went through, then things wouldn't have played out the way they did, and we wouldn't have known and see what's what. So it's like I had to go through it, just like Rollo had to go through it, just like Ringo had to go through. We had to go through this. Some of y'all got to understand, it's not as simple as, oh, you see it and and you just completely avoid it. Some things, yes. Some things are meant for you. Okay, the Most High reveals it to you. You see, you got to avoid. But there's other things you have to go through it. It's a part of your will. It's a part of his divine purpose for your life. He's ordering your steps. He's telling you, go through this, deal with this, et cetera, et cetera. So, all of this is going to still play out the way that it's supposed to where the Most High will continue to get the honor, all the glory, and the praise. But in the midst of it, we going through the valley. We're walking through it. We're not fearing. We don't fear no evil. Thy rod, thy staff, they comfort me. Y'all know that surely goodly mercy shall run up over me. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know what the Bible says about that. But we're going through the trial and tribulation. And he's trying to make it seem like we're the evil ones. And a part of what they do, this is what we want y'all to understand. When a person is so focused on trying to say you're evil, you're this, you're that, you're going through this, you're this, they're pointing fingers, that's because they're trying to cover up something. They're trying to hide, they're trying to get the focus off. They don't want people to actually start paying attention, seeing, wait a minute, maybe he is the problem. Maybe he is this, maybe he is that. No, he's trying to destiny swap and make it look like he's the good person and make us look like we're the bad person. So, I tell you, this is a real situation. This is a real thing. If anybody thinks spiritual warfare is not real, you just don't understand. It's a reason why we have these movies, we have these TV shows, we have these books, we have live actual testimonials and situations. These things take place. You have real witches, you have real warlocks, you have real demons, you have real demonic possession. People do real spells. All these things are real. This ain't little fake make-believe. People do these things. People that look just like you, look just like me, do these things.
That's right.
Gone are the days where somebody like the witch has the long crooked nose with the mole on her nose and she old hunchback. No, the witches of today look like baddies. A lot of these baddies on Instagram, they be witches. They're into New Age. They don't follow the Bible. They follow New Age. They follow the Orishas. They refuse to put those things down. It's like, I want to follow all the Orishas. I want to follow all of these things, but they don't want to follow the Bible. or they want to try to incorporate it. And see, that's what New Age does. New Age tells you that you can incorporate the Bible and then have Orishas and have hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, get into this, all types of things. You can incorporate all these love and light and, you know, chosen ones and all that stuff. You can incorporate all these things and talk about the Bible and appear as if you're righteous, but you're a New Ager. That's it. And that's what most people are on today. They're on this New Age. So they go, yeah, I read the Bible. Yeah, I go to church. Yeah, I believe in God. But look at what they're doing. Look at their actions. Look at what they're carrying out. Look at the clothes that they wear. Look at the things that they support. Look at the people who they stand behind. Look at the situations they want to defend. They don't want to see evolution. They don't want to see us evolve. They don't want to see, especially as it comes to us as a people, especially black folks, they don't want to see us better in our communities, having our communities safer, better, cleaner, more progress. No, they just want us to keep it on demon time. Don't say none. If it's black, leave them alone. Black politicians, leave them alone. Black people, leave them alone. Don't say nothing about black. Where's that getting us? Where's that getting us? In more and more bondage because they on demon time. And they job, you have politicians that's on demon time. We talk about this all the time. Just because somebody's a mayor, just because somebody's a governor, just because they go to a local church, don't mean they on demon time. These pastors be on demon time. Do you actually look at this person coming in as me? Block that person. They're coming in as me.
I already got them out of here.
Appreciate it. You have these pastors. You have you have all types of walks of life that's on demon time. So if they're doing it in churches, why you don't think politicians are not doing it? Listen, we can't just sit up here and be so blind and so ignorant. Well, they're black. They're in politics. They're saying a lot of times they deceive you. They'll act like they for you. They act like they for our community. They act like they're doing something. But when it comes time for them to be doers of the word, see, they're hearers only. They talk a good game. I'm going to do this. I'm going to change this. I'm for the black community. I'm for black people. I'm getting out of here. And then when the time comes, we still got the same issues in the hood, same issues in the block. Ain't nothing changed. Outkast was right on a Southern playalistic Cadillac funky music. Niggas in the point ain't changed. Niggas in the point ain't changed. Yeah. They was right with that song. He was talking about folks in the East Perk, Collar Paw, and the Swats. But it's true. Folks ain't changed. They be acting like they changed, but they ain't changing. They only trying to do that to get you, to get whatever they need out of you. And this is what Nubreed does. He uses his followers. He uses all his subscribers to get the energy that he needs to channel and to funnel all of this, to feed back into those demons, to feed back into those witches and warlocks, so he can get more and then get more and get more. And that's why he's gone right now to do a ritual. Again, ask Nubreed, where did he go? If I'm lying, ask him. Ask him, where did he go this weekend?
Exactly.
Come on now.
We're gonna cut it short, y'all. It's almost close to 2 hours. I got to get on out of here. Brainwaves, thank you for explaining the situation. You know, so anybody out there that's listening, you could look back at this and see for what it is. Corey, you got to understand, man. I'm very, very, very frustrated, man. Like, there's a lot of things I want to do, and it's like it's a lot of blockage. This thing doesn't happen overnight. He's been removed from the judgment. Let me say this before I go. He knew the charity thing. He must have did something to a woman to have charity in on it to make me frame me out to be something I wasn't. What if he was doing it the whole entire time to a woman?
That's true.
And he destiny swap it to not get caught. Because see, when these people do something and you not knowingly or knowingly and you around them, they could definitely make you look like the person that did it. Why they've been doing it the whole entire time. Moderators, be on your job before I start with, okay.
I did it. But yeah, y'all need to listen to all the mods on all of our platforms. I just got finished saying that the moment we speak out about this demon, this high-ranking demon from the pits of hell by the name of Nubreed. They're going to come in droves every single time, and they're going to try to distract. They're going to try to attack. They're going to try to latch on to us. We need you moderators immediately to be scanning the chat. It shouldn't take us to have to jump in and block somebody.
I'm going to have to start removing wrenches if this is going to continue.
Yeah. I'm going to be doing the same thing because we made y'all moderators so that we don't have to focus on that. We don't have to be seeing it. We don't have to be dealing with this. And the people that watch our platforms don't have to see and deal with this. So, hey, same thing goes. If I watch and I'm going live and I don't see y'all jumping quick, if I'm the one that's got to be blocking these folks and I see y'all in the building, y'all not doing your job, I'm going to start, look, the wrench is going to disappear. I need people that's going to be on the job. I got to handle out new wrenches. I'll hand out some new wrenches. But these guys are they are going all out right now. You got to understand this is, I know we got to go because Rollo got to go. This is the month of October. This is the month where the veil between the spirit realm and the natural realm is the most thin. So whatever they're trying to conjure up and manifest and pull through, that's what's going on right now. So we got to be extra this month. November will be totally different, but we got to be on it this month.
Yep. I appreciate you coming on, man. Thanks for taking the time. Appreciate everyone that's tuning in. It's going to be some changes. I'm telling you right now. I appreciate the support. Yeah, if you can't, if I gotta block people more than you, there's no sense of you having a wrench. You're just going to be a regular person in the chat. That's all to it. Oh, let me get this person out of here. There's somebody else. Oh, they gone. I got that person out of here already. Okay, you got them. Yep. All right, y'all. We'll holler at you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.